What's going on, everybody? This is NFO Mugen from the New Fighting Order, and I am bringing you the gaming news of the day. Today is August 21st of 2013, which is a Wednesday afternoon. It's 3:53 p.m. and I'd like to bring you some gaming insight that I have found out as of recently today. Alright, first off, let's cap off with the Xbox One. The Xbox One is coming out supposedly November 5th. Due to recent sources from GameStop and other major websites of some of their launch titles coming out on November 5th and possibly later on in December. So the official launch date should be November 5th of this year for all Xbox One customers that are trying to get it within this year. Also, on that subject, GameStop is now taking pre-orders again for Xbox One. It's a limited time only. I've myself has managed to get my hands on one, so I have a pre-order of my own at GameStop, so you guys better act fast. It actually was announced yesterday afternoon around like 12 o'clock. And they sent the corporate email to everybody if you was a power, I guess you could say like a power player person with the card that you sign up for at GameStop with the Game Informer. They notify people who sign up for the emailing and the listing and stuff like that. And they told us like, yeah, you know, you're able to acquire an Xbox One pre-order, but it's very limited and it's first come first serve. And you can still put down $100 and to hold down your copy. So that's good to know. Also, for the Sony side of things, apparently there was a thing that was going on with Xbox One where they was trying to localize it in a certain amount of countries. So now, from what I see here, what I'm reading, that Sony has confirmed that all 32 countries the PlayStation 4 will be available on November 15th through November 29th, depending on what country it is. So it's definitely has hit really hard with that, and Xbox One has not really gotten around to doing all that, even though that they're trying to. It's just at the moment right now, Sony is outbeating them with that. Also, if you guys have not noticed as well, Sony has integrated Twitch TV within their console now. They have dropped the Ustream and they have jumped on the bandwagon of upgrading to Twitch.tv. And let's see, what am I reading here? From the notes. Okay. Apparently, from what I'm reading here, which is just dropped, PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 Game Upgrade will work from disc-based games, Sony confirms. So apparently what you're able to do, let's say for an example, you have a PlayStation 3 game. You can basically transfer all of the information from there and make it into a digital copy on the PlayStation 4. That is something else. I would not know what to say to that, but that's definite news, and I will have to check more into that. I just looked it up, so I will continue on the search of that. Also, I would like to talk about Killer Instinct. Now, Killer Instinct is exclusive to Xbox One. We all know that because Microsoft has bought out Rare for such a time now. And the new development with that is, before launch date, they're trying to have at least 6 characters at launch. And you'll get the other 2 characters during next year, which will probably be either February or March. And they have 2 bundles so far. They have the $20 bundle, where you'll get all 8 characters, some of the features unlocked, and some of the alternate costumes from the original concept of Killer Instinct back in like 1995. And they have a $40 bundle, which basically gives you all the characters. Same thing for the next season pass. And on top of that, you get all the original outfits for the characters, all concept outfits that they have created within the game. And also, which is a little treat, if you do get the $40 purchase of Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, you'll be able to get the full emulated version of Killer Instinct, the arcade version that has came out so long ago. And so far they have not mentioned anything about online play, but Ken Lobb has stated in quote that they are trying to see if they can add the feature, but they're trying to take it one day at a time, and they're doing the best that they can. So it's a really good feature that we can incorporate if it does happen, so we can have 2 working fighting games on the Xbox One, and that would be really good to have. So that's mainly it for now. Just the Killer Instinct update, the Xbox One update with the pre-orders are still being taken right now by GameStop and some other retailers. Also the fact that it has not really finished localizing in every country, unlike the PlayStation 4, which has. You also have the disc conversion for PlayStation 3 into PlayStation 4 with the digital copy, which is actually pretty interesting to see when it actually drops. The Twitch TV integration with PlayStation 4 now, which is actually kind of weird when they had a strong front on partnership with Ustream. And GameStop, like I said, with the whole thing with the pre-orders and stuff like that, it's a first come first served basis. There's limited quantity for the Xbox One. And the PlayStation 4, from what I gather, it's getting a little bit more pre-orders, but at the moment right now it's sold out. So you guys have to, pick and grab at that as quickly as possible. Also, one last thing that I forgot to mention, in Ultra Street Fighter 4, this is something that we've been trying to get our hands on for a while. And the only latest information that I have for you guys is that it's coming up next year. You have 5 characters in total. 4 characters has been revealed. And the fact that you're now able to use both Ultras, Ultra 1 and 2, for your characters within the same match. They haven't done this in a really long time, since the era of the first ever Street Fighter 3 that has came out, and also an alpha. So, and it's Capcom vs. SNK2. Some Capcom games have multiple supers, but this will actually be very different to see, and I would like to see what Combo Fiend, Haunts, and the rest of the Capcom Unity members will come up with to finalize the game for next year when the actual update happens. So this is gaming news of the day. It is August 21st, 2013. I also like to make a quick shout out to Alex Lexus, which is my co-CEO / show host. He's right now currently in the hospital. We all wish him a speedy recovery from the NFO crew. Hopefully you get back up on your feet and good things. Alright guys, that ends this session. This is NFO Mugen with gaming news of the day. Peace.